Hey guys, so it's kind of late on this topic for Veda, but I figured I'd get to it about asking somebody out and dating. And so today's also like dress up, fancy day or whatever. So I wanted to take out a tie. I will pick one of these. We'll go with the purple one because purple does not match my shirt whatsoever. Okay, so asking somebody out. The number one rule is to be genuine because you don't want to ask somebody out acting a different way. And then have them later find out who you really are and how you really act. And so be yourself, be genuine. That's like the number one thing. And be nice. You know, you don't want to be rude or mean to somebody in the very beginning. So you want to be nice and genuine. Also, like, okay, I'll give you an example. I was in a bookstore and there was a girl looking at the first book of a book series. And she seemed pretty interested in it and everything else. And I had read that book series. So naturally I'm like, hey, that's a really good book. And she's like, really? You know, I've heard things about it, blah, blah, blah. And so we just started chatting about it. And then find out that we're both reading the same series right now. And so, where am I? Yeah, it's good. Wow, the tie and the beard don't really go together. I haven't really worn a tie since my beard's been this. You can't see the knot. I mean, obviously the John Green and like purple and anyways, that's, yeah. Okay, so, you know, asked out for coffee and we went for coffee the next day actually, and it was decent conversation. Worked out pretty well. And so like the idea is like, one, if you don't talk to people, you'll never really go out on a date. So don't be afraid to talk to people. Now, I know a lot of people are like, they're afraid of rejection, but they might be in a relationship already. You already have that given. It's a random stranger. They might not be available at the time. They might have just been out of a relationship, or they might be in between something, or this like crazy thing with work and they just don't have the time. Also, they might not be attracted to you, which I know sounds like a horrible thing, but it's not. It's normal. You know, you're not attracted to every single person out in the world, so it's just natural that not everybody's going to be attracted to you. And so, because like, just think about it. Like, if somebody were to come up to you, you may or may not be attracted to them, even if they're attracted to you. So don't be afraid if they're not attracted to you. It's okay. There'll be others that are. So when that happens, so when you actually talk to somebody and it seems like it's really cool, I personally like to go for more of the coffee route. Personally, like, hey, let's meet somewhere nonchalant where you don't have waiters, you're not pressured, and just chat. I'm not a drinker, so I don't really go out for pints or anything. So coffee to me is like my safe haven. Because you don't want to say, hey, come be friends with me, because then you're going away from what you want. You might like this person. But you also don't want to, like, I personally don't want to jump straight into something like, let's go on this like elaborate, expensive date or anything. So I think starting off something a little bit more casual, but not total friendly, is a good thing. You don't want to learn about the person, not become their best friend right off the bat. So, just keep that in mind. And I believe it asked me to give some crazy experiences. I'll give you one just real fast. I met a girl. We went out for coffee. She seemed kind of cool. We went out again. And she gave me a detailed numbered list about how aliens are going to come and abduct us and take us to their planet. Knew how they looked. Knew what their planet was like. Even had like a solar system from where their planet came from. Described the planet that we would go to and then our lives afterwards. And like, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, planets, aliens, yeah. Like, it's one thing to say, yeah, I believe in aliens. Another thing to tell me that you know how they look like, how they communicate, where they're going to be taking us, how they're going to take us. Like, it was a little odd. She thought the date went swimmingly. I was a little scared. So ties and aliens, and yeah, I'm gonna go. See you guys tomorrow. Sorry about yesterday. I slept for 15 hours, and so I quite literally slept through all of the time I had to do a video. So sorry about that. Peace.